Vice! You dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
Hey, and welcome to our first episode of UGR Gaming. Our first review we're going to be doing is Nier for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I thought I would start you with the opening scene just to see how crazy just this game begins. Like, it's very weird how, like, you pop in the game and this is the first thing you hear and see. So definitely this is not a game for little kids, but I think it has a little comedy to it that you definitely will know throughout the game that there's going to be something good about it. So pretty much the plot of the whole game is that you are playing as the main character who does not have a name. You name him in the beginning of the game, and you are a father, and you have a daughter who is sick, and it starts off in the near future where you have to figure out what's going on in this part of the game where you fight all these enemies, and then it fast forwards like 1,000 years where you're in a village type kind of area, and then you're like a part of the community that you have to do a lot of different quests for different people, and that's where the game kind of starts off with. The gameplay in Nier is basically an action game, but has a lot of RPG elements to it, especially since it was published by Square Enix, who we all know is from Final Fantasy fame. But there's different types of gameplay elements that they put into the game where it's like all of a sudden there's overview shots where it's kind of like an old school game that you've probably played, or it mostly resembles Zelda 64 from back in the day. But you eventually get a group of people who become a part of your party. There's two main characters that come along with you, which I don't want to spoil for you if you play this game, but they definitely make you feel like you care about them, especially towards the end of the game. Like, you see what has happened and how far you guys have all come from the beginning to the end. The music in this game is definitely a big positive in this scoring because the music in it is so great and the soundtrack is beautiful. You definitely know that this game was made by someone who made a Final Fantasy game because every song is epic. Like, even when you're in the village or if you're on a quest or if you're going to fight somebody, you definitely know what track was put together to make it a great part of the game. Well, the scoring for this game I would give an 8 out of 10. I mean, there are a lot of flaws in the game, and there's a lot of parts I did not like about it, but I didn't want to go into this review, like, giving all the negatives and go into a lot of details, so that's why you had to visit my blog to see what else I thought about the game. But pretty much, I think, if you're looking for an action RPG or something really different with multiple endings that you can find, I definitely think you should check out Nier for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.